he's written on a trail for which the rules were written. Study hard and find a sensible career. So I passed the test and learned the lessons, found security and thanked the heavens, and that's how events conspired to lead me here. Office life, suffering the grindstone from 9 to 5, trapped inside a world that's all-encompassing and all-transcending, never-ending. Office life, battling the tedious routine and strife, soldiering through the days, wishing one day we'd reach the end of this infernal office life.
Parkinson in Schedule D has just emailed the entire department. He's hit reply all by mistake.
Who is Parkinson? That really nerdy one with the acne?
Yes. Oh, and now someone else has hit reply all to the same email asking why the email was sent to them.
Now there's another one.
Oh, and another one.
This is going to be clogging up my inbox all morning.
The problem is that once one person hits reply all, everyone else does the same thing.
You know what? I think I'm going to reply back and tell them all to stop emailing.
That's exactly what's causing it. Forget it.
I see the footsies down again. Inflation's up by 0.3%. Mild precipitation expected in most parts this evening.
So you know that fat bird in accounting? You know the one, Lardy McLardas, whatever her name is. Anyway, she's only going to get herself engaged to a ginger. She showed me a photo. By old Ugger. Not being funny, but that is going to be one disgusting wedding. Actually, my sister's just started seeing a ginger. I warned her. I was like, you don't want to get involved in those Uggers. Bound to have ginger kids now.
Yes, I imagine so.
Yuck. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against them. It's just, you don't want to have to live with one. It gets you down, doesn't it? Well, tell you what, they better not be asking me to babysit anytime soon.
I see Cambridge is planning to visit the People's Republic of China.
How can a town visit another country?
No, Cambridge, the Duke.
Oh, you mean like William and Kate? I like Kate's shoes. Those red ones she wore recently were properly nice.
You know that roof terrace on the 23rd floor? Yeah, I think I'm going to take us up there now and throw myself off.
What's the matter, Robert? Midlife crisis, is it? Oh, no, wait, it can't be, can it? You already had that when you started that YouTube channel.
Situations with no escape from, and people with whom I've zero in common except being stuck inside the prison walls. Mindless tasks and irritating bosses, endless small talk and backstage backstabbing gossips are the foes that face us as the siren calls. Office life, suffering the boredom from 9 to 5. Like a roller coaster ride that's only ever on one level. God, it's dreadful. Office life, not the life I once dreamed about, but I've learned to face the truth that everybody's got their own design, and mine's an office life.
Channel of yours coming along then, Robert? Or did you decide you're maybe a little too old to be trying to be a pop star?
I'm a singer-songwriter, actually.
Funny, I thought you were a tax officer like the rest of us. So, team, what do we have on today then? Are you interviewing that Professor Franklin again today, Brian, the mad scientist?
Indeed I am. I'm close to completing the investigation, actually. The Franklin Institute has definitely been siphoning off taxpayers' funds in order to carry out unauthorised research. I'm not sure what he's been spending the money on. Something highly unethical, no doubt.
What about you, Robert? Who's you're meeting with?
Never you mind.
In a bit of a bad mood today, aren't we, Robert? You know what, though? It's just a shame you never met the right woman.
I think that's something to do with the fact that he is a gay man.
Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against the gays. I quite like Elton John and that comedian, the one with the wonky nose. Mind you, when he started parading around that boyfriend of his half his age, that was gross. I was like, that is just wrong. And I don't care what anyone says, it is just wrong. Properly wrong.
For God's sake. Trudging through the subways day in, day out to these desks of hell. Slowly soul destroying, never questioning our fate. Office life, not the life I once dreamed about, but I've learned to face the truth that everybody's got their own design, and mine's an office life. Souls ring through the days, wishing one day we'd reach the end of this infernal office life. Still I can't help wondering if I've got so much more to give than live an office life.
Problem, Mr. Ugly.
It's Rugley, actually.
Yes, that's what I said.
Well, so I feel like I'm trapped. Trapped in a life that's boring me to death, and I can't seem to find a way out. I don't know how much more I can face of this, to be honest.
I see. And how does that make you feel?
Well, like I said, I feel trapped. Music's my passion. I'm a frustrated artist, I suppose. I've been writing songs all my life.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, it isn't, that's the problem.
And colleagues at work?
Oh. Sharon and Brian can be very irritated.
And how does that make you feel?
Irritated. That's not the point.
And what is the point?
Well, I'm stuck in a life that's boring me to death and I want to be a successful songwriter.
Have you written anything I might have heard of?
Doubtful. Unless you're familiar with obscure Eurovision entries or even more obscure fringe theatre. I've tried all my life, I've really tried. I've done pretty much everything. Gigs in pubs and clubs, music festivals, talent shows, competitions, endless calls to record companies. Well, the record labels won't touch me at my age, and when I was young enough that they might be interested... I was too busy getting qualified and starting a career.
I see. And what about a family?
There's no one. My songs are my children. There's nothing more important to me.
And how old are you?
48.
I see. Most people grow out of dreaming about becoming a pop star at a rather younger age, I would suggest.
Well, I didn't. Why should I? I know you're supposed to be young and desirable to be an artist these days, but I feel like I'm doing the best work of my life right now, middle-aged as I am. Maybe I should put some more music online.
I see.
You think I should give up?
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't put it quite like that.
Well, how would you put it?
I am a therapist, Mr. Ugly. I can't give advice.
I've got to do something. I can't give up. It's just who I am. Or at least, who I could be.
And who could you be?
Who could I be? Circumstances gave me the chances I never had. Who could I be? If I was braver, a little reckless, a little mad, I'd be a famous singer-songwriter on red carpets at premieres, a bodyguard escorting me inside. I'd see my face on magazines and be respected by the teens, and all my unfulfilled desires be satisfied. And this is me, the real me, someone nobody knows. Yes, this is me. The curtain's up, I'm ready to go. I'm walking away, walking away from everything that's held me back. And this is who I could be, making the playlists on every station, winning awards. Yes, I could be working the crowds and getting drunk on all their applause. Give it to me, 'cause I'll be on that stage tonight, finally free, and finally I'll be winning the fight. I'm breaking away, breaking the chains. God only knows I've done my time. But if I had the guts to make it, put my dreams and fantasies into effect, it would have happened long ago. So instead of running wild, I'm stuck with being meek and mild, and my energy is permanently low. Who could I be if I was younger, remotely handsome, remotely hot? Who would they see? This is pointless, Let's face it, I'm really not. And that's why I'll never be who I could be.
Memo to security and legal departments. Extra guards required outside the building. No members of the public are to be allowed within a 50-metre radius. And all cameras and phones are to be surrendered upon entry to the premises. Come!
James, I just wanted to give you the papers.
The same applies to all employees. This to apply with immediate effect. James Blade, Chief Executive. The great unwashed are vile. Bloody unflattering photo of me again in the tabloids this morning. And now that I'm Britain's best loved TV judge and the best goddamn music executive in the industry, the last thing I need is some oik with a cheap camera phone snapping at me. Well, those things had at least 5 years, you know.
Oh, yes, that's very true.
Don't get me started on those buskers permanently outside the building. Bloody proletariat. I'm utterly sick of them thinking they can just come up and start talking to me. I mean, I wouldn't mind if there was anyone ever remotely current, someone that we could actually make some money out of. Chelsea, yeah, can you make me an appointment with my plastic surgeon? Soon. Yeah, the Botox one. Well, what is it?
Yes, I just wanted to get you to approve the new sign.
How old is she?
The internet vlogger, very popular, 2 million views on the latest one.
How old is she?
She's 25.
Ouch. Getting on a bit, isn't she? Oh well, stick her in a ponytail and a school uniform or something.
All right, ponytail. Right. Also, I need to confirm if you want to take up the option on the series winner for the last season of It Takes Talent.
I'm not sure about that one. I mean, he's getting a bit old for it now, isn't he?
He's 10.
Yeah? Yeah, but didn't Empire Records sign a 9-year-old last month?
Yes. I mean, that's entirely...
Fine! We'll just bloody monetise it quickly this time. It'll be finished by Christmas.
Right, yes, I will.
Well, is there something else?
Actually, yes, there's this letter from the tax office. They want you to go in and see the inspector about something.
Tax office? Oh, yeah. And it's from a Mr. Ugly. Well, that figures. Well, just give it to my accountants.
Oh, well, actually, they're quite insistent that you should attend the meeting personally. It says here that failure to do so could not only...
For sake! Do I have to do everything myself?
Well, no, but I mean, when it comes to this...
Give me that. I mean, what is the point of employing an assistant if I have to do everything myself?
I'm really sorry, but there's nothing I can do about this. I mean, when it comes to tax...
Shut up, you snivelling creep, you're fired! What? You heard? Get out! Tax office, my arse. Chelsea, have you made that appointment yet? Well, fucking get on with it! I haven't always been so evil. There was a time when I was fair, but life got in the way and made me rich. It's a cross I have to bear. So I became a music mogul, a powerful executive. Streams of innocent hopefuls at my door. Their dreams were mine to give. Well, what can I say? I didn't make the rules. Well, actually, I did. Stop right there! Don't come any closer. All these dreadful people, they're such a bore. I've had enough of the great unwashed, so excuse me if I quash them all. Don't come near me, take a step away and kindly take your photographs from afar. Though all these losers have just one use, while I've judged them they made me a star. It isn't easy chasing ratings for some or other TV show, and so I give the public what they want. It's the only way to go. What can I do if what the public want is a total crock of trash? Stop right there! Don't come any closer. Endless sycophancy, it's such a drag. I've had enough of the great unwashed, so excuse me if I quash them all. Don't come near me, take a step away and kindly take your photographs from afar. Though all these losers have just one use, while I've judged them they made me a star. Stop right there. Stop right there.
No, dear, no, that's nothing to do with us. Yeah. Just ask him to wait at reception. No, you won't get into any trouble, love. Look, whoever sent for him will be down to sort it soon enough, all right? All right then, love, yeah, okay, yeah. And don't forget to give those two gorgeous kids of yours a big hug from Auntie Sharon. Yeah, all right, bye. Stupid cow. That was Janet, the receptionist, getting all aerated. Apparently some bloke called James Blades showed up on reception shouting the odds. Says he's been summoned to the office and they can't find anyone responsible for it.
Ah, James Blade, the CEO of Worldwide Entertainment UK Division. It must be a board-level investigation.
Anyway, apparently Robert is only going to put another one of his songs up on YouTube. OMG! Have you seen these comments? Hashtag awkward. You've got to see this, Brian.
Oh yes, I see what you mean.
Oh, so cringy, it's like watching your dad on the dance floor.
This is the most boring song I've ever heard in my life.
Go back to the old people's home.
Belongs inside someone's incontinence pants. How rude.
Oh, totally useless. People can be so cruel.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this one's not too bad. Do keep us informed of its progress.
Oh no, I think that one was intended to be sarcastic.
Oh yeah. Oh, it gets bright. Robert, have you had any comments on your latest YouTube video? Oh, Robert, I don't know why you bother putting these songs online. You know you're only going to get trolled. I mean, that is what I will never understand. At your age, what is the point?
This is the most boring song I've heard in my life.
Give up, Granddad. Go back to the old
Belongs inside someone's incontinence pants.
Totally
useless.
Totally useless. Totally useless.
Makes a writer strive to write #1 bestseller. What makes an author more than just another storyteller? Makes a scientist place his name on a theory, and what's the aim of almost every work of art or creative endeavor? It's not about the money or any kind of power trip. It's not about egomania. It's not about one-upmanship. It's not about celebrity, adulation or vanity. That's not the reason why we plead with the world to take notice. It's about the fight to grab a piece of immortality. For eternity. Everybody wants to escape from this mortality. Immortality. When the curtain finally falls, what will the judgment be? Anyone be listening? My conclusion reaches me. This is my last device, my final throw of the sacred dice. This is the reason why I plead with the world to take notice. It's about the fight to grab a piece of immortality. For eternity. Everybody wants to escape from this mortality. Immortality. Oh, oh yeah, ooh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's about the fight to grab a piece of immortality. For eternity. Everybody wants to escape from this mortality. Immortality. Through immortality, yeah. So, what's your reaction?
Fucking shit! You dragged me over here to listen to that? To some crappy demo? Jesus.
Oh well, that's pretty much what I thought you'd say.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you another thing. No one wastes my time with a cheap stunt like this and gets away with it.
That's not the only reason they asked you here, Mr. Blade. I've been looking into your tax affairs.
What are you talking
Pretty
about?
dodgy stuff, isn't it? For instance, you don't pay any tax on your salary, do you? That all goes through companies in Jersey.
So what? It's all perfectly legal.
Not necessarily. Have you ever actually been to Jersey?
Talk to my fucking accountants.
I could make a lot of trouble for you, Blade. Or, on the other hand, I could make all this go away. If you release my track on your label.
Don't be so bloody ridiculous. Well, look at you. You look like a fucking mutant.
You could be looking at a 7-figure tax bill here.
Anyway, when was the last time you heard of a singer-songwriter over the age of 25 being signed up by a major record company, let alone anyone over 40? We
don't sign people your age. You're not current.
I'm well aware of that, Blade. I've been dealing with rejections from people like you all my life, which is why people like me have to resort to measures like this.
And that's your plan, to use a tax bill to bribe me into giving you a record deal. Pathetic.
Maybe. But you've got a lot more to lose from this than I have.
Look, Maxie, let me tell you a thing or two about the music industry. We don't just wave some magic wand and turn people into stars. Only the general public can do that. We just reflect popular tastes. And believe me, the general public are fickle, they've got short attention spans, and above all else, they're fucking shallow. No one wants to look at someone like you on an album cover. They want someone to desire, not someone who looks like they're dead.
Fine. Well, that's the deal. A record contract or I release the assessments.
Do what you like. My lawyers will rip you to shreds anyway. You think I care about some tax bill? Have you got any idea about how much I earn? Oh, you fucking unsigned artist, you never learn, do you? Oh, and by the way, your music's shit.
Blade, wait, please. What's the bloody point? I've reached the end of the line. The stars refuse to align. It's finally time to resign. I'm through with it all.
Going up, doors closing.
This life's a desolate trek, a sad, detestable wreck. The reaper sighs at my neck, so come on, let it fall.
23rd floor.
This is it. There's nothing left for me. I'm gonna jump. It'll all be over in a few seconds. Come on.
So are you really going to jump, yeah?
Yes! Go away!
Fair enough. Also, I think you might like to hear what I've got to say before you decide.
Nothing you could say could make me change my mind.
I'm Professor Franklin.
Yes! I know who you are. I recognise you straight away. You're the scientist under investigation for siphoning off tax funds, yeah? You want to jump off too?
Oh, no. I saw you get in the lift and followed you here. I have a proposition for you.
Thanks, but you're not my type.
Oh, no. I overheard your recent meeting with the record company boss.
What?
Yes, I heard everything. I know you offered to drop the tax investigation. I would like to propose a similar deal. I've got something for you that will blow your fucking mind.
What could you possibly have to offer me? Anyway, you're too late. I've officially given up. Don't even bother trying to talk me down. I've already tried therapy and it was fucking useless.
I'm not here to try and save you, my friend. This is purely a business deal. And believe you me, I've got something much better to offer than your Mr. Blade could have ever done.
Fuck's sake. ruined this now. I was supposed to kill myself with you rabbiting on at me. Well, come on then, what have you got to offer?
Oh, no. First, I want to hear about your side of the bargain. Can you really close down the tax investigation without me having to pay anything back? And I mean really, close it down for good?
Yes! Easiest thing in the world. Oh, bloody idiot Plodkins won't suspect a thing.
Good. Okay, so now my side of the bargain. What I have been using the research funds for is this. This is my life's work. A unique formulation using an experimental and hitherto undiscovered combination of enzymes which creates a rapid and extraordinary biochemical reaction that reverses the process of cellular senescence so that the telomeres within the nucleus of the cell short...
English, Franklin.
Was it English? In short, a powerful rejuvenation serum that reverses the aging process. Now, it has only been tested so far on laboratory rats, but with 100% success. When applied to a middle-aged human male, it should create a change of appearance equivalent to an age reduction of approximately 30 years.
You're fucking mental. That's impossible. I've had enough of this rubbish.
Not impossible, my friend. Never underestimate the power of scientific research.
Well, if this thing works, why haven't you tried it on yourself?
Oh, I fully intend to, but better to trial it on somebody else first.
Oh, right. So I'm your guinea pig.
Well, what better guinea pig than somebody with nothing to lose?
You're right. I've got nothing to lose. Fuck it. Come on then.
Good!
So this is irreversible, yeah?
Oh, well, the effects of the serum will eventually wear off, but as long as I can continue to have access to my funding, which is down to you, then I can produce a continual supply, huh?
Fine. Understood. Let's do it.
This is a momentous day, my friend. You are about to experience something never before achieved in the history of mankind. Here we go. Fascinating.
Franklin! What the fuck have you done to me? Franklin?
It's gone. I don't feel any different. That was a waste of time. Bloody nutter. I do sound different though. Wait, where's my foot? It worked! It actually fucking worked! Looks like I'm back in the game without a fragment to blame. Amazingly I'm the same, but wonderfully different
Lift going down.
from this day
I'm gonna do what I never had the chance to, as someone totally new. Well, I'm back in the game. It's about the fight to grab a piece of immortality. For eternity, yeah. Everybody wants to escape from this mortality. Through immortality. Through immortality, yes!
That was awesome!
That was a belter, pal.
Thanks, thanks very much.
That song is super cool. Did you write it yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Can we get a selfie?
Yeah, of course you can. Cheese.
What's your name?
Robbie. Robbie Desire.
Please spell on Instagram.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you too, not.
Hey kid, you're good.
Oh, thanks.
I'm James Blade. I work for a major record company. You should come in and see us sometime. The track's really great, really young and current. You're like a young Justin Timberlake. Here's my card. Call my secretary and make an appointment.
Thanks, yeah, that'll be great. Although, I am actually already in talks with Empire Records.
Whatever they're offering you, Robbie, we'll beat it, I guarantee it.
Makeup!
Hello, and welcome to It's the Morning. I'm here with Robbie Desire, the teen heartthrob that's taken the British music scene by storm. Robbie, welcome to It's the Morning.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Now, you've had a rather meteoric rise to the top, haven't you? But you were actually first discovered busking outside of worldwide entertainment, isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right. The last few months have been a whirlwind of TV appearances, interviews, video shoots. I'm honestly having the time of my life.
Amazing. And your first single, Immortality, went straight to the top of the charts. How did that feel?
It felt great. I feel like I've been waiting for this my entire life, and, well, I can hardly believe it's actually happening. It's like a dream, really.
And it's amazing you're still so young with such a current sound.
Thanks. Yeah.
So, what's next for Robbie Desire?
Well, I'm just finishing off my new album in the studio, which will be out in a few months, along with the new single.
And you're going to give us a sneak peek of that now, aren't you, Robbie?
That's right. The new single's called Misjudged, and it's a message to some people I used to know.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute privilege to introduce Robbie Desire's new single, Misjudged!
You couldn't wait to put me down, could ya? No, you couldn't wait to kick me to the ground. I bet you never thought I'd make a comeback with this kind of secret weapon that I found. I nearly jumped from a rooftop through a 500-foot drop, but I'm flying high non-stop now. Oh, I wanna know if you think you misjudged when you said I'd never make it, 'cause I made it. Oh, what did you know? I could've sworn I heard you laugh when you said I had to fake it. Oh, what? We'll get to the laughing now. You all rushed to stick the knife in, didn't ya? Yeah, you couldn't wait to chuck me on the fire. Now, you're all hanging on my every sentence, 'cause I'm in the kind of skin that you desire. I nearly jumped from a rooftop through a 500-foot drop, but I'm flying high non-stop now. Oh, I wanna know if you think you misjudged when you said I'd never make it, 'cause I made it. Oh, what did you know? I could've sworn I heard you laugh when you said I had to fake it. Oh, what? Well, guess who's laughing now? Do you think you misjudged when you said I'd never make it? Do you think you misjudged when you said I'd never make it now? Do you think you misjudged when you said I'd never make it? Do you think you misjudged when you said I'd never make it now? Oh, I wanna know if you think you misjudged when you said I'd never make it, 'cause I made it. Oh, what did you know? I could've sworn I heard you laugh when you said I had to fake it. Oh, what? Guess who's laughing now? This is the life. Hey, Harrison. You know how people say that when you've dreamed of something your entire life and then finally you achieve it, it's never as good as you actually imagined? Well, I now know that to be a total lie. Because this is heavenly. Heavenly. Get them to send in the champagne, will you, Harrison? And don't let any of the groupies in. Loving these comments on Twitter? Probably the same morons who once hated me. What are you doing here? I'm not you anymore. You don't exist anymore. Harrison! Harrison, there's an intruder!
Can't get rid of me like that. No one else can see me.
Where's the intruder?
False alarm. Go away. I'm not you anymore.
What the hell were you playing out there? Going along with all that sycophantic claptrap. Oh, it's so amazing that you're so young and current. No, it isn't, love. It's exactly the same thing that happens every single time.
Well, this time it's happening to me.
God, you're vacuous. You're playing the same facile system you've detested all these years.
Well, so what if I'm playing the system? Now I've finally got the chance. Anyway, it's all for a higher purpose.
Oh, yeah. Your legacy. Except, it's not yours, is it? It's mine.
Well, it's mine now! You're the old me. The old, hideous, middle-aged me. I'm the new model. I'm young. I'm fabulous.
Serum will run out. And then what will you do?
I'm getting more. It's all sorted. Well, Franklin needs me as much as I need the serum, so it's fine.
Except that nobody knows who you really are. There's no one you can share your success with. Certainly not that gaggle of fans that follow you around.
They're fine. And anyway, I'm with Harrison now, so I'm quite well looked after in that regard. Thank you very much.
just keep telling yourself that. I'll be back.
Is your champagne?
What?
Shall I open it?
No. Don't bother. He ruined the atmosphere.
It's been nearly 6 months now
Huh? What has?
since Rugley left.
Yeah. It was well weird how he just vanished like that with no explanation. Well, he did seem depressed. I suppose he just couldn't face the office anymore.
No one's been able to get in contact with him since. His phone was disconnected and there was no reply at his home address.
Must have left the country, I suppose. Bloody liberty then not replacing Robert. Not being funny, but I rushed off my feet with all this extra work. Ah, well. I can't say I miss him. I mean, he was miserable all the time.
It was about the same time one of my cases was suddenly closed down by the board. The Franklin Institute. I'd been working on that case for months.
Oh, yeah, the dodgy old mad scientist.
Disappointing.
If it was me, I'd be bloody happy to have one less case to work.
2 mysteries occurring at approximately the same time. Curious.
You surely don't think Robert had anything to do with that? How could he, and why would he care anyway?
That I'm not sure of. Still, I do think it bears further investigation.
I wouldn't go challenging a board decision if I were you. I don't like being challenged. Oh. This is about that Robbie Desire. My girls have been pestering me to take them to go and see him for weeks, so I finally gave in and got us tickets to go at the weekend to some awards evening. It's quite a cutie though. I'm not surprised I'm all so in love with him. If I was a bit younger.
My 8-year-old is rather smitten with him.
Oh, go on, bring her along. I'll send you the link to the ticket office and we can make it a little office outing.
Well, yes, that would certainly earn me some brownie points at home.
Fab. That's a date then. Just imagine 2 old fogies like us at a pop concert. Come on, I've done enough work for the morning. Let's go get some lunch, shall we?
Shall we get one of those boots meal
Oh,
deals
yeah,
again?
yeah. Bit of tuna mayo on that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're suffering from hallucinations?
Yes, but only one hallucination, and he's standing right there.
And this person you say is you?
Yes, but the old version of me. Before I took the rejuvenation serum.
The rejuvenation serum. And you say that we've met before?
Yes, yeah. I've been with you in therapy right here.
I must say, I don't remember ever having met you.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. I was 48 and looked completely different. You used to have a client called Robert Rugley, didn't you?
I'm afraid I am not at liberty to discuss any clients I may or may not have had.
Okay, fine, I guess. You'll have to take my word for it. But I can assure you that I've sat on this sofa in front of you before.
Well, let's talk about your work, shall we? What do you do?
I'm a singer, I've been doing pretty well lately, been in all the magazines, on the TV many a times. I've just had a #1 hit, and I'm up for Best British Newcomer at the Brit Awards. No, if you don't believe me, you can Google it.
Well, that's not important right now, anyway.
This isn't going to get you anywhere.
Shut up! Sorry, I was talking to him.
It is quite common for younger people to invent an imaginary life.
God, she's useless.
Yes, I know she's useless, but at least she has the advantage of having met both of us. Sorry. No offence.
Well, young man, in my useless professional opinion, you are struggling with some unresolved issues that have manifested themselves in this internal conflict between these two sides of you. Now we need to pinpoint those issues and bring them from the subconscious mind into the conscious mind, thereby resolving the conflict.
Okay. Makes sense, I guess. But how do I pinpoint the issue? Because apart from this internal conflict you're talking about, everything's going really well for me. My music's selling by the bucket load, the press seem to love me. I even got a new boyfriend too.
Oh yeah, the one that's on the payroll.
So what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I'm afraid we're out of time.
Fine.
Oh. Look, you might fool her, but you can't fool me.
Oh, maybe not the hair.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I touched Robert Desire's hair! What will the fans say? Oh, the hair!
Come on, don't be jealous now.
Bitch. Who's gonna want you? Who's gonna want to be with someone living a lie?
Who's gonna want you? No one can see you. It's such a shame you had to die.
Not fair. You're such an idiot. You think you own the stage. You don't own it.
Oh, yeah, I think you'll find that actually, yeah, I do.
You can't escape your real age. Your age. You can't escape your age. Who's gonna want you now? I know you woke up on your own this morning. Who's gonna save your soul from the life you stole? Mine. Who's gonna want you now?
Who's gonna want you now? You ain't gonna see any new day dawning. Oh no, you've been dismissed. You don't even exist. Who's gonna want you now? Oh, who's gonna want you now?
No one believes you. They're gonna see through something that's only skin deep.
You don't believe that. You know damn well that people are superficial sheep.
That's exactly my point. You've sold out. You can't sustain this deceit. You can't take the heat.
Oh, I can't say that. You ain't seen nothing yet, it's sweet. Deceit, revenge will be so sweet.
Who's gonna want you now? Oh, you woke up on your own this morning. Who's gonna take the truth of this fake false view? Who's gonna want you now?
Who's gonna want you now? Admit you're craving the limelight, aren't you? Oh no, you've been released. You're already deceased. Who's gonna want you now? Who's gonna want you now? I know you woke up on your own this morning. Who's gonna save your soul from the life you stole? Who's gonna want you now? Oh,
Who's gonna save you from the life
you're already deceased.
Oh,
Who's gonna want you now? Listen, Franklin, I need more of the serum. I'm backstage at the Brit Awards and the last batch has already run out. You're worrying about nothing. They can't prove a thing. How can they cut the funding if they've got no proof? Frank! Fucking hell, he's ignoring me!
He's ditched you. Bound to happen sooner or later.
Look, I'm due on stage in 5 minutes, so could you kindly fuck right off?
No chance.
Anyway, who needs Franklin now? With all the money I'm making, I can get my own scientists to replicate the formula.
But if it runs out first.
Oh, just fuck off! Just leave me alone. This has got to stop. It ends today. Tell me, what's it going to take to get rid of you?
I want you to own up to this whole charade for what it is. Admit that you don't belong in this age group. You're tired of pretending to be a teenager. You don't even understand their language half the time. Since when was sick a compliment? And what's all this super cool and super exciting? Since when did every adjective have to be prefixed with super? And like, the word like is used like 50 like fucking like times in every fucking like sentence. Admit that you've had it with this lifestyle, the constant pretense.
Okay. Okay, fine. I admit it. I don't belong in this skin. But you know as well as I do why all this had to be done. When I looked like you, I was a laughing stock. My music was a joke, and now, suddenly, everyone loves it. So yeah, I think I'll keep up with the pretense.
Well, then you will never get rid of them. I will be with you every step of the way.
Well, then it's about time you face some home truths yourself. Because I know who you really are too. I can play this game as well as you can, and what you are is a sad, lonely, desperate old queen. Don't you realise why you've been suffering with depression for all these years? This need to leave a musical legacy. It's because you couldn't raise a family. You couldn't do the one thing that everyone else manages to do. Every relationship you've had has failed. You keep saying your songs are your children is bullshit. It's a failed attempt to fill the void. Sad, lonely, and depressed. You're pathetic.
Spot on. And every word of that applies to you. Because I am you. You're me. No change in your appearance is ever going to change that. You'll never escape it. For as long as you live.
I know. No!
What's going on? Who are you talking to?
Harrison, don't let go. Don't let go of me. He's gone. He's gone. I think he's gone for good this time.
5 minutes till showtime. Break a leg, pal. You okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Well, don't forget to mention worldwide in the acceptance speech.
Yeah, I will. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine from now on.
Yes, sit down, Jessica. Stay where I can see you. Robbie will be on soon.
Sorry, Sam. The killer that we can make is absolutely terrible. Oh, yes, Chloe. I do believe Desire is about to make an appearance.
Privileged to introduce the winner of this year's award for Best British UK
Couldn't wait to put me down to die. No, you couldn't wait to kick me to the ground. I bet you never thought I'd make a comeback with the kind of secret weapon that I found. I nearly jumped from a rooftop through a 500-foot drop, but I'm flying high non-stop now.
It's all right, Chloe. Maybe it's just got to change its train.
Don't worry, girls. I'm sure it's just changed.
Well, I hope not. These tickets cost a fortune. The price of these sweets.
Absolute rip-off.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. I don't believe there seems to be some sort of stage invasion. I don't believe it. Look who it is. Look, Sharon.
M-F-G. Get off your feet, Tony. What? Robbie back.
Hashtag was a loser.
They need to know it was me. They need to know it was me. I wrote the script and the score. I started the fire. There's no escape from this hell. Though I'm trapped in this cell. They need to know it was real and not just desire.
He just sits there, talking to himself all the time. Totally lost it.
A guilty conscience, I expect.
I don't know who's worse, him or that Professor Franklin.
They were both found guilty of defrauding the public revenue, but Rugley was an insider, so I suppose that was the graver offence.
And they never found out where all the money went.
Well, I expect Franklin intends to pick up from where he left off when he gets out.
Yeah. And Robert's too gaga to give anything away. Unless it's all an act.
No, the court was satisfied of his insanity. He's lost his reason. That's why he was sent here rather than in prison.
Right, yeah. He does just keep going on about that Robbie Desire all the time. It was a total flash in the pan anyway. Disappeared off the music scene without a trace, so my Jessica says.
They all do. But Desire seems to have certainly captivated our erstwhile colleague.
Sad bastard. I almost feel sorry for him.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, go on then.
That's what they will think of you now. A sad, deranged lunatic with an unhealthy obsession.
I know. I know. You'd have to keep reminding.
You'll be trapped in here for life now. An endless life of misery and boredom. You really should have stayed in your office job. Same difference.
fire. There's no escape from this hell, and no one trapped in this cell.